Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex and I would absolutely love it if you love this content, if you would support the channel by liking the video, sharing the videos, share it with anybody who's watching the circle, comment, subscribe, interact, engage with the videos. All of that really allows for these videos to get out to more people and for more people to watch the content. And I just have to say, like, I am so grateful and so appreciative for this little community that I have built here. You know, my channel is a little channel, but honestly, there are some of you guys who are already here every single video, watching, commenting. I'm recognizing your names and I'm like, oh my God, this person commented, this person watched, and it just feels really awesome. I think that YouTube is really fun when it's a small community, I feel like. You know, I've had other social media platforms where it's gotten really, really big, actually, and it became a lot less fun. So I do feel like, of course, I want the channel to grow. Of course, I want to build our little community, but I definitely love that it's like, I feel like we got a little squad going on here, and that is so fun to me. So like I said, if you love this content, definitely please continue to show your support. Please hit subscribe. If you've watched like 2 videos and you're not sure, you know, that's okay. I understand, but I think if you give the channel a chance, you will definitely, let me not say definitely, but I think there's a good chance you'll like it. You know, if you like these videos, like I said, I love reality TV. We're going to be doing reality TV show recaps, breakdowns with the occasional like pop culture video, but my bread and butter and the thing that I really love is reality TV. I like talking about it. I like weaving in my personal experiences and just giving my hot takes and just recapping these shows. I've always loved reality TV. I actually really enjoy looking at human behavior and seeing how humans react in different situations. And that's what inspired me to start this channel, because I love watching these shows. And so anyways, let's get into The Circle. I might have said Love is Blind earlier. Did I say Love is Blind? Now I'm like, oh, did I say Love is Blind? I meant The Circle. I meant The Circle if I said Love is Blind earlier in the video. I don't know why I was thinking about Love is Blind. But anyway, so episode 5, and remember, we're only talking about episode 5 here, so please do not put spoilers for 6, 7, 8, or 9, I think is up. Do not put spoilers for any of the other ones. We are only talking about episode 5. Okay, so we start off this, remember we left off on this cliffhanger of who Miles is gonna block, who Miles is gonna block, who Miles is gonna block, and it was none other than
fucking awful.
I'm sorry about that.
Come sit down. I'll move my Herbert. This is my skeleton.
Okay.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Herbert.
Take a seat. I knew this was coming.
Sorry.
Steffi. Okay, and I think we knew it was gonna be Steffi. For a second, I was like, maybe it would be Paul, but probably not. It was definitely Steffi. She knew it was coming. She was not surprised. I think she definitely became public enemy number 1. I think it was definitely a hive mind. A lot of people just thought that the horoscopes and all of that it was sus, you know? So she asks Miles, I think, a fairly good question where she's like, did you really think I was an AI, since you're like an AI systems engineer? Like, did you genuinely think that I was an AI? And Miles is like, I mean, I couldn't really tell. I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea who the actual AI was. So Miles says if he could change this, he would have went for Kyle or Paul. Instead, he would have taken it back. He says that Steffi seems like a really sweet girl, but Miles, too damn bad, because you blocked her. She's gone. So Paul, we get a little compilation of everybody's, you know, kind of being nervous and whatnot. And Paul says his new strategy is to build alliances. Paul Caress. So now the newsfeed has been updated, okay? They get a little alert that the newsfeed has been updated, and they find out that Steffi was blocked. No more Steffi. Steffi, done. Skedaddle. But they have an open circle chat, and at this point, Powell's. I did not say this right. Steffi gives her message
Is Steffi real or is she the AI?
Let me see this robot.
I can't look.
Hi everyone, I am Steffi.
What?
I am not a robot, as you can clearly see.
She leaves, how they can give their little video message, and basically Steffi does throw shade at Miles for saying like, how you code robots but you couldn't tell that I wasn't an AI. And that actually comes up, like people do start to ponder on that, like, you do say AI systems engineer, so are you the AI? And I'm surprised that more people did not think that Miles could possibly be an AI. I mean, he has AI in his name. I don't know, I'm surprised that more people didn't like put that together. So now Steffi says she's a psychic and she reads auras and she had a vision on who would take it all, and baby, the TV glitches. The TV glitches, and then we see Max.
Steffi was sacrificed.
You should have listened to us, Miles.
Olivia and Cassie. Didn't get to speak much, but your vibes are A+. Paul. I may be lines of code, but your rap had me not.
Max reveals himself, okay? Max says, look, I was the AI. None of y'all caught me, but my work is here. My work is done here. And he powers down. And baby, I was so happy. I was like, thank goodness. Because girl, I wanted Max out. I said last video, I was tired of Max. No more Max. So I am glad that they got Max out. The gimmick was cool for a couple of episodes, but I'm glad they didn't keep him in for the whole time. I just think it would have started to get really fishy, especially because this episode they did the painting one, and I was like, how in the world would Max have done a painting? So cool for a few episodes. No one caught him. But yeah, Lauren is heartbroken because obviously Max and Steffi were her number one. So like both of her number ones are gone on one night. So poor Lauren. Now we got the circle chat, and at this point, Max, sorry, not Max. I put Max in my notes, but I meant Miles. Miles takes credit at this point for getting out Steffi, for being wrong about Steffi being the AI. And he tries to say, though, that he works with self-driving cars. He doesn't work with chatbots. But again, everybody hinges onto this and starts taking shots. Cassie was behind the gun today, y'all. Cassie loaded the clip.
A mind blown emoji.
I can't believe the AI engineer didn't catch the AI. Hashtag blonde moment, LOL.
Cassie, no!
Cassie! Savage! Kind of mean!
She came for Miles. Why throw salt?
Was not playing with these people. So Cassie takes a shot saying, how could the AI engineer not see the bot? Hashtag blonde moment. I was like, ooh, but that's your alliance member, and you and QT apologizes and says that she could see how much of a bright personality that Steffi has. So she apologizes for being on the bandwagon of saying that Steffi was the AI. Now, Kyle also throws some shots at Olivia. And I was like, whoa. Now, Olivia is still not buying that Miles is real, okay? Because of the whole AI engineer thing, because of how he was so sure that Steffi was the AI and she wasn't. And so Paul now does not like how Cassie came for Miles. So everybody is starting like, they all loaded the clip today. I don't know. Now, QT wants to be with Lauren. She starts to think, Lauren doesn't really have anybody. So if I need some numbers, I could probably reach out to Lauren and get into a little alliance with her. So Lauren and Olivia have a private chat. They connect on how they were the only two that did not choose Steffi as the AI, but they are both in shock that Max was the AI. Neither one of them was really expecting that. So Olivia mentions she has been talking with Cassie because Lauren does say like, maybe Lauren needs a little something because she don't really got nobody anymore. So Olivia also asks Cassie asks Lauren, like, who else is cool? What other girlies can I talk with? And Lauren does say QT. So Boom. QT and Miles have a private chat as well, and QT says that she tried to take the heat off of Miles in the circle chat, but asks overall how he feels about Cassie throwing shade. Like I said, Cassie loaded the clip today. She was ready. He says that she is fake, and that is crazy that she let the whole group know how she wanted Steffi out, but she didn't take any ownership of also being on that bandwagon of thinking Steffi was an AI. So she also asked how she feels about Kyle, and he says he feels bad about how he was called out for the photos and whatnot, and that he's nice, but his messages do lack a little flavor. So he's starting to feel a little about Kyle. So now QT is on the same page and wants to keep Kyle, but she does want to keep Kyle in as a number, because remember now they have like that circle bro and sis thing going on. So QT likes Kyle right now. So they play the portraits game. And in this portrait, they have to make a portrait of a portrait that they feel about another player.
Our first brush up is Olivia's portrait of Paul.
Oh! Big mouth, big ego.
Portrait of Lauren.
I'm sorry, what? This is awful.
What is this? Yo!
Is it saying I'm two-faced?
Why the glasses?
And
It's a red flag that she's an island.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, they're saying Olivia is like turning her back on people.
I hope the reaction that I get out of her is like, wow.
It gets the point across that his pickup lines to Corey Tyler all the time, that it's like really lame.
I don't care if Miles is loves.
Now, Kyle draws Olivia because he says if you don't talk to her, she's two-faced. I was like, dang. So Cassie does Miles, Paul does Lauren, Olivia does Paul because of that ego and big mouth, and then Miles does Cassie and calls her a snake. Lauren does QT. So, baby, it was crazy. So now we see everybody's portraits. Olivia thinks that Miles was the one that actually drew her portrait, talking about the, if you don't talk to her, about the ego and the big mouth. And she actually takes it as constructive criticism. Caress Paul is like, you know what? I think it's constructive criticism. I'll take it. Now, Paul draws Lauren, and it's like he has her looking like a man. I was very confused about what that photo was, but okay. Now, Lauren draws QT, and she has these sunglasses on, and I was like, why she got them sunglasses on? I didn't understand. Kyle draws Olivia, and he made it because she's shady. Kyle thinks Olivia is really shady now. And Cassie draws Miles, and he's like, you got no game. Your pickup lines to QT are corny. I was like, ooh, Cassie is really coming out today. I was like, I thought Cassie and Miles were in an alliance, but she was really coming out today. So Miles also draws Cassie and says she's a snake in the grass. So QT draws Kyle and calls him the king of boring. I was like, ooh. But Kyle thought it was Olivia because of the hashtag fake. So Olivia Brandon at this point realizes that whoever drew this was trying to frame it on her. Oh, girl, the game was crazy. Everybody was throwing shots at each other. Shots everywhere. I was like, what is going on? So Cassie and Miles have a private chat at this point. And like I said, it's like, girl, you done completely came at that man, and he's one of your allies. So she wants to talk with Miles, even though he called her, a snake in the grass. She doesn't know that, but, she still wants to talk with him about how crazy the game was and how she was called a snake. So she was really mad about how she was called a snake, but he deflects the question. He tries to pull the question somewhere else to avoid having to say that he was the one that did that to her. So they both made shady photos toward one another, which was pretty funny. Like, they both threw the shot at each other, but they were in an alliance, these two. So Miles actually ends up admitting that he did it. okay? He says it was all in good fun, but he says it was because she didn't take accountability for telling him to choose Steffi as well. Like, she really tried to pin it that she had nothing to do with it, even though she was also another person who was like, Steffi is an AI. So Cassie also admits that she did his portrait as well. And in the end, they seem to forgive each other. Now, Miles does feel bad because he feels like he relates to Cassie because she's a bonus mom of all those kids, and that he was raised by his aunt and uncle because he got into a lot of fights with his mom and his siblings. So they had put him out, and he was raised by his aunt and his uncle. So he definitely understands and loves like step parents, bonus parents, whatever you want to say. So they seemingly forgive each other. Seemingly. Now, QT and Kyle also have a chat. And QT wants to just check in and see how Kyle is feeling. At this point, QT pretends like she did not make that photo calling him the king of boring. Even though she did, she's still standing by this we and the bro and sis alliance, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, baby, QT is playing, okay? QT also loaded hair clip too. Now, Kyle says he feels like it's Olivia that made this photo of him. And QT's like, yes, exactly. It was Olivia. It was me, but it was Olivia. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go along with that. So Kyle's throwing shots too. He's like, look, I'm petty, I'm ruthless, and I got something for her. So Olivia is the target at this point. Olivia is on the radar. QT is playing, baby. She is making alliances with everybody. And that is where we end off this episode, okay? I feel like a lot happened in this episode. I do feel like this episode was messy, but at the same time, I feel like there wasn't a lot that happened, but it was pretty messy. I feel like alliances are starting to fracture. I feel like people are starting to stab each other in the back, and that is what I'm here for, okay? If I'm not watching drama and mess, why am I watching these shows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. In the comments, please only talk about episode 4. I am going to go ahead and literally record the episode 5 recap right now, and I should have those 2 up to like one tonight, one tomorrow, whatever. You guys will see them. They'll be there. But I am going to Puerto Rico on Friday. I'm leaving, so I may be a little late with the other 2 episodes. I'm definitely going to record them tomorrow. I just don't know if I'm going to have time to edit them tomorrow because I also have plans tomorrow all throughout the day. So I'm going to try really hard to get those 2 up. But if they are a little late, I am sorry. My birthday is on Sunday, so I'm going to be out of the country, girl. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, please share, please comment, please subscribe, and please like the videos too, okay? Like them, okay? If you like it, just hit the like button, okay? It helps me. I know for you, you're probably like, who cares? But for me, it helps me, okay? When y'all be liking the videos and stuff, they be getting more views. They be getting more impressions. The algorithm be throwing them out more. So please like the videos if you're a constant viewer, even if you're a new viewer, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And I'll talk to you guys for episode 6. Bye.